Hi, I'm Claire Billings. I'm the founder of Flying Horses Coaching and Consultancy, and I wanted to make a video about something I've been playing around with around anxiety, actually, and a kind of feeling in my chest I get when I start to shrink myself. I start to play small. Could be around certain people, could be in certain situations, and it's not necessarily about them and anything they're doing. It could be about me thinking that they're judging me in a certain way, or me second guessing what they're thinking of me or expecting of me. And then because I am, thinking that they are judging me, probably because I've judged myself first, I then start to adjust myself. This is not something I'm doing consciously now. It's something that it's a learned behavior, something I've probably done since I was very young and misunderstood something that was happening at quite a small age, and I kind of adjusted myself because maybe something happened and I thought that it was me that had caused it. And then, perhaps this happened, repeatedly, persistently, or, a few times. And I kind of learned that, something bad's happened and I'm here, I'm involved, I've done something, I've made someone upset, and then I have to kind of adjust or shrink myself, because actually just being me is not making people happy, or, maybe I've done something wrong. So I'm playing around with this edge, sort of testing it out and feeling into, okay, am I making myself small here? And how does it feel when I, don't shrink back, when I actually kind of not puff myself up, but expand a bit. And I literally feel a difference in my chest, in here, in my higher heart. I can feel real pressure on it when I shrink back and make myself small. And then I feel expansion when I actually sit up straight. It's almost like a physical thing. Go, no, actually, I'm going to play around with playing big, being myself, not hiding myself back, putting myself out there, which can feel a bit risky and a bit vulnerable and a bit scary. But really, just a really interesting thing to do. I've been doing an awful lot of work on life purpose, really finding my kind of inner golden light, or my inner golden Buddha, as I like to say. I like to think of it as, this golden Buddha that we have that's been covered up with all the white plaster. If you haven't read the story, check it out. It's finding that golden light within us, and then just being able to be that. Sounds really simple, but when we've built up patterns and behaviours over our lives, for me over 50 years, I've got to kind of go beyond them. I've got to recognise them and then go, okay, so I've got all these little behaviours and patterns that I've built up over the years that I created to protect myself because, I thought I was in danger or unsafe for whatever reason it was, and I probably got it wrong because I was young and I misunderstood stuff. So going back, understanding that, seeing where all the patterns and behaviours have come from, and then feeling into, well, who am I now, And we don't have to do emotional processing all the time. We don't have to do inner child work all the time or whatever, but it can be really helpful, especially when we're really stuck, and that all that stuff has a place. But I think also sometimes we just want to play in this big energy, recognize, how do I feel when I start shrinking back and playing small? And what happens if I actually just allow myself to not shrink back? It's not about pushing ourselves out there and being forceful. It's more about just kind of rocking up and being, who we are, and in that, sense of ease and grace and flow. It's more about that than driving and pushing and grasping. We kind of want to be, in a place of ease and flow when we find our connection to that inner golden Buddha. Anyway, I just wanted to share that. I hope it resonated with some of you and was helpful. Let me know if it was, or if you have any questions. Have a great day.